Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. Last time I left off here at the RAF bombs Rotterdam airfield, May 10th, 1940. We're now on to child victim of German raid on Amsterdam, May 10th, 1940. After German bombing, in spite of his oft-repeated declaration that he would never wage war against innocent women and children, Funny Mustache Man sent his plane against many towns in France, Belgium, and Holland on the first day of his drive through the Low Countries. Amsterdam was one of the cities visited by the German bombers, and much damage was done to life and limb as well as to property. The picture above shows grief-stricken father, himself wounded, gazing outside his home at the body of his young daughter. Here we see the father and his young daughter. It's very sad. I'm sure he would have, Funny Mustache Man, as I keep calling him, would have said, "Oh, it was a mistake," and those people would be rightly punished. But more than likely, he ordered these attacks because if you break the will of the people, you break the will of the army. The army can only survive on the back of the people. So it's very unfortunate. Says the Germans rail through Luxembourg, May 10th, 1940. Says Grand Duchy overrun. Though this little country, sandwiched between France, Belgium, and Germany, was the next stop of the German timetable on that eventful May 10th. With only a nominal army of some 250 men, this little state could do no more than raise an ineffectual protest. The picture shows German armed motorcyclists crossing into Luxembourg to meet the French troops which had gone to aid the Grand Duchy. We see the motorcyclist. Yeah, Luxembourg today is considered actually one of the richest countries in the world, just based off of population to wealth. But yeah, they're not very big, so really when this happened to them, they probably didn't put up as much of a fight as they wish they could have, which is unfortunate. Here we are. Belgium feels the German might. May 10th, 1940. It says invasion of Belgium. In addition to their thrusts into Holland and Luxembourg, the Germans crossed the Belgian frontier at 4 points on the morning of May 10th. By demolishing bridges and rail lines, the Belgians managed to slow the enemy advance the first day. The pictures shown, the top one, Nazi railroad repairmen checking the railroads for sabotage, and below, troops and equipment being ferried across the river. So here we see the men checking for any damaged railways, which they'd have to do because obviously they need to see, hey, where do we need to fix this and what was wrong with it. Here we see these men. Well, the bridge is out, as you can probably see. So then I guess we're going to have to go across on boat. Allied troops pour into Belgium, May 10th, 1940. Aid for a stricken friend. As soon as the news of Germany's violation of the Dutch and Belgian, the Dutch and Belgian neutrality. Wait, what? Hold on. Violation of the Dutch and Belgian neutrality. Yeah, that makes more sense. Became known to the British and French governments. The British and French governments took steps to aid these two countries. In the picture up top, it is a French tank passing a procession of farm carts loaded with child refugees, and at the bottom, Belgian townsfolk welcoming a British armored car on the first day of the German invasion. So here we see, as it said, all those kids in carts with a French tank rolling by. Here we see all these people saying, "Thank you, Britain. Come help us, please." Belgium put up a great fight. They didn't last very long, no. But they did put up a staunch resistance in the face of an overwhelming opponent. And that is to be commended. They did their best, and that's what matters. Support for a friend in need. May 10th, 1940. The Allies returned to Belgium. After 26 years, British and French troops returned to the aid of Belgium, and within a few hours of the invasion, crack troops of the Allies were across the border. In the picture at top, an Allied Bren gun detachment is watched by Belgian civilians as it passes through a border town, and at the bottom, Belgian soldiers are seen with British soldiers who have come to fight beside them. You see the Belgian troops watching as a Bren gun detachment is coming, and then the soldiers. And many of these men probably heard stories from their fathers, or potentially even their grandfathers. I would say mostly fathers, of World War I and the camaraderie in that war between the two, or between the three, I guess. So they were probably welcoming with open arms their friends, saying, hey, we did it last time, we can do it again, we can stop the Germans here. This time was a little different, though, and they couldn't stop the Germans here. All right, well, that's going to do it from this video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment, tell me what I could improve on. And if you can, subscribe. It always helps out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.